I believe that we came to be here for a reason. To acknowledge the seniors, everything has a season. This season is warm, but it's bringing a storm and a burning urge for our journey to transform. But held in our hand at this grave intersection is a map of the passage for a clearer direction to a permanent culture. It's time we began it with some wise design to realign with the planet, share skills to rebuild our combined reliance, and with wild guidance redesign our diet, befriend energy descent and the changing climate to grow forests of food and a finer environment. Permaculture at this tumultuous juncture is a superstructure that can plug the puncture in a society of anxiety, confusion and greed. This really may be one solution we need to bring back our elementary essence of ethics. Walking earth care, people care, fair share epic. Now's the time to embed it while the temperature's tepid. Let us rise as a choir beside the people who get it, to guarantee that our future generations' lives are provided the conditions they require to thrive, instead of being deprived of the tools to survive in a biosphere too defiled to revive. So we invite you now to amplify the synergy, devise and inspire a distinctive soliloquy, combining with like minds an adaptable symphony of radical simplicity, balance and symmetry. Whatever your ability, we need your assistance to aid in reclaiming a stable existence. Go summon your gifts to this critical hour and deliver wherever they move and empower. I want to acknowledge the Indigenous custodians of this land, the Wiradjuri people, and would like to invite you to spare a thought to acknowledge the Indigenous people from wherever you are. It's the reason that the land is still in good enough nick for us to be here today. And on that note, I'd like to do a song from our recent album, Earth People Fair, called Human. I figure there's two kinds of human in this world, those that are connected and those that are disconnected. And right now, ironically, we're more connected than ever, but really, are we actually connected? This is a little bit of a conversation, and on the album, my wonderful mother sings the second half, but since my mum's not here, I'm going to get Kylie Morrigan. This is Kylie Morrigan, everyone. And we have Mal Webb, who you've just seen. And also on the violin over here, we have Alex Burkoy. And last but not least, Winks, doing all kinds of electronic-y, guitar-y goodness. So here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, I'm a human. Check me out, I'm in complete control. Yeah, I'm a human. Fueled by oil and gas and coal. Obey my instructions. Yeah, you better do just what I say. I'm bringing destruction. So go on, get out of my way, 'cause I'm a human. Oh, consumer. Man, I'm fuming.
Hey man, what's up? Why are you making such a big mess? What's the problem?
Who the hell are you?
Who am I? Man, we're not so different. Listen. I'm human, but I'm part of something so much bigger than me. Just one bud blooming from the branches of my ancestry, roots in the ground. I'm a faithful lover of this land. I'm sticking around. 'Cause I'm here for more than just a one life stand. Yeah, I'm a human, an old school human. I love being human. That's who I am.
What's the matter with you? How can you be so happy all the time? Can't you see there's money to be made?
Money? Brother, we got everything we need right here. Just relax.
Oh, relax. Relax? Man, I'm too stressed out to relax. I'm freaking out. How did I get here?
I guess somewhere you must have gone off track.
Really gotta get my head clear.
Well, maybe I could help to guide you back.
Oh, I wanna be human.
Well, you could start by switching off your screen.
Yeah, I wanna be human.
Don't worry, you'll be the finest human anyone's seen.
Well,
Being human. Well, you know it's not a bad career. Just be human. Driven by love, not fear.
Alex Burgoyne. Thanks, folks. Thanks for joining us at Glastonbury Green Future's Glastogram, coming at you virtually. That was a little song about humans, and, well, maybe it's a little bit about all of us, somehow. I've been slowly deconstructing the parts of myself that maybe fit that first guy more than the second gal, but hey, it's all a journey. And speaking of which, this next one's the first track off our recent album called Earth People Fair. It's a title track, and it's based on the 3 permaculture ethics. If anyone has never heard this word permaculture before, it means permanent culture. And right now, we're really on a trajectory to a very not so permanent culture. Impermanent culture, perhaps. And impermanence is, that's a reality of life in some respects, but I've had the fortune of living with the co-originator of permaculture, David Holmgren, who wrote this book a couple of years ago, all about turning our urban spaces into resilient, sustainable, food-producing, needs-producing habitats. And it is absolutely fantastic. For this time, it couldn't be more relevant. When everyone's at home in the household, it's about turning our households into a powerhouse and our communities, our neighbourhoods into communities, and connecting with the people around us and with the land. So permaculture is based on earth care, people care, and fair share. And that applies to, in this book, it's about the built, the biological, and the behavioural. So if we can change all those 3 things to align with these ethics, it's probably a pretty good start for, sticking around on the planet for another few millennia, I hope. So we're going to play the first track from the new album, a recent album, came out last year. We didn't get to come to Glasgow to launch it, so here we are, Earth People Fair. The whole, grow some food for my family food bowl, stand my ground but give up control, know the boundaries but tear down all the walls, won't give up or give in to apathy, gonna plant a tree then plant another 3,000, now's the time to start feeding my soul, feeding the soil, believing anything is possible. As I get older, some things become clearer. The end of my life is always getting nearer. Focusing on the things that bring meaning. Food, community, love and healing. I'm getting tired of all this moving around. Wanna bring it back home to a simple piece of ground. Been talking about it till my mouth is done. But all I wanna do is make a deeper connection with some Earth People Fair. I've been looking for my Earth People Fair. I've been looking for the Earth People Fair. wandering this ancient land. So much of the dream that I still don't understand. Been looking at you, but I'd rather see you and follow the path of that old dark emu. Someday my body's gonna breathe its last. Yeah, I'm aware that this too shall pass. But till then, I'll keep singing to the open air, hoping there's time to advance Earth people fair. Earth people fair. Hey, put it together with you. Earth people fair. Yeah, let me hear it for the Earth people fair. Yeah, yeah, Thanks, folks. Earth, people, fair was what it's all come down to. Earth care, people care, fair share. You know, the more we connect with each other and with the place where we are, I think the better chance we have of survival on this planet. And it's come to that. It's come to our survival on the planet. If we don't start connecting, we're facing some pretty dire consequences. The reason we chose not to fly to Glastonbury last year was because of the report that said we had 11 years to sort ourselves out before we started to see some pretty catastrophic things happen to our species. And it's not all about our species, you know, it's about every species on the planet. Biodiversity, we're losing at a rate of knots. And what we do to the planet, we do to ourselves. So we've got to make these connections, you know, it's not about one thing, it's not all about carbon, it's not all about water, it's not all about climate, it's all about everything. And the more we can connect that, you know, race, sexism, you know, decolonization, permaculture, it's all part of the same picture. And it's a bit hard to kind of see that sometimes when you look from just one angle, but the more angles we can see things from, the more we can connect and sort of heal ourselves and heal this place where we live. So, yeah, we'd like to do a little permaculture song from the first album. Our first album is called Permaculture, A Rhymer's Manual, and I wrote it based on the 12 principles of permaculture by David Holmgren as a way to, like, remember them. Because I was really inspired by the traditional sort of, I guess, indigenous tradition of encoding knowledge into songs. And for some reason, us whiteys have just like lost that culture. And so I reckon it's a really cool idea to bring it back, you know, like if you want to start memorizing your shopping list with a little crazy song or, you know, learn how to remember a recipe or something. We've got another song about kimchi, but we won't play that one tonight. However, this one's the last song from our first album, all about change and accepting change and using change as a tool. We're seeing so much change right now. I'm seeing so much change in this guy. We better make some use of it. All right, let's see what he's got. This is Mal Webb on the interpretive dance. For certain, that's that nothing's for certain. You never know what's around the bend. In whatever you're dealing, just accept what you're feeling. There's no point in believing it will never end. 'Cause it's changing, constantly changing, in any situation. Well, the only thing that remains the same is change. Like a change in the season, change is there for a reason. Can't stop ourselves from moving around the sun. And there's no point in complaining if it's stormy and raining. Just gotta get an umbrella and go play in the rain with someone, yeah. 'Cause it's changing, every moment changing. Sometimes there's not much you can do. And no matter who you are, you just got to be cool with change. Now change is there, make the most of it. Might as well use it for your benefit. Like when your food goes bad, compost it. When there's no more planes, build a pirate ship and sail the sea. You can do as you please. Oh, but only if you know you've got to improvise your way through change. Oh, wait a minute, but even if you keep very still, be guaranteed that nothing else will. And if you just sit around wondering what to do and you don't make change, it will happen to you. Well, 'cause we got small change and big change and a bit of loose change. Slow change and fast change and a wind change. We've got sea change and tree change and climate change. You change and me change and a key change. Turn the page away from these strange, out of phase, deranged, crazy days. Well, it's about time that we engage. Start rearranging our brains out of these old ways, behaving like we're insane. Yeah, we gotta step out of our cages, worrying about our wages. The New York Stock Exchanges, it's time to turn the pages. Don't feel ashamed, don't wear the blame. Just drain the main vein of the pain, take to the stages, and become agents of change. Worm farm.
Worm to your mother.
Permaculture in the house, but preferably out of the house. And anywhere near the house.
Yeah.
Give it up for Mal Webb on the interpretive dance. Wherever you are, we hope you're having a great party for this year's Glastonbury 2020.
Straight out of compost.
Straight out of compost, that's right. I want to give a massive big ups to Al, Kai, Mal, and Winks of Formidable Vegetable. My name's Charlie McGee, and if you want to check out some of our music, well, we have some music. So there's these ancient devices called CDs, which still exist. We've also got vinyl, but hey, we're all on the internet. We know how to listen to music. Anyway, we've got one more for you, and this one's a little bit of a nice, relaxing one for your afternoon or evening or wherever, what time it is, wherever you are. And this is a bit of a soliloquy for the late Bill Mollison. Sibiliqui.
Sibiliqui?
It's dedicated to Bill Mollison, who co-originated permaculture with David Holmgren back in the 70s. And before he died, he asked everyone he knew to plant a tree for him after he was gone. And it was this beautiful metaphor that, you know, the cycle of life continues. When we've moved on from this life, we just go back to the soil and we create new life. And I think that's a great metaphor for a lot of things, for that change principle as well. So this one's a little tune called Trees Eat Us All. It's the last track on our new album.
I just need to mention, this is a lot of people go, Formidable Vegetable, where are the vegetables? Well, this is a gourd. This is a gourd base made by the fabulous Penelope Swales. We don't usually play it in this band, but we're getting to now, so we...
Wouldn't be able to get that into England.
Oh, no.
So Mal Webb on the vegetable bass. This one's called Trees Eat Us All. Designer, you're now a recliner. So long and thanks for the yield. And your tools left behind have all sharpened our minds to keep growing the change in the field. Now the future is looking quite shady under all the ideas that you've grown. And to look out the window at food in the ground gives us power to face the unknown. But trees eat us all in the end. So plant one for me when I'm gone. Then if you hear that I've died, you can tell them they've lied. I'm just shading out somebody's lawn. Tapping into the rhizomes of wisdom, you wove them all into a tale. And with seeds in your pockets and dirt on your hands, took us into the belly of the whale. You took us into the belly of the whale. So go on and tell us another, 'cause your stories are food for the soul, helping us to see the forest for the trees and ourselves as a part of the whole. See ourselves as a part of the whole. Yeah, well, trees eat us all in the end. So plant one for me when I'm gone. Then if you hear that I've died, you can tell them they've lied. I'm just shading out somebody's lawn. The problems around us are many, but the answers come to us with ease. Take care of the land, your friends and your family, and remember to plant lots of trees. Yeah, 'cause trees eat us all in the end. So plant one for me when I'm gone. Then if you hear that I've died, you can tell them they've lied. I'm just shading out somebody's lawn. Well, yeah, trees eat us all in the end. So plant one for me when I'm gone. Then if you hear that I've died, you can tell them they've lied. I'm just shading out somebody's lawn. Get out there and shade out someone's lawn, folks, with a tree, that is. And I implore you, if you haven't already read it, check out Retro Suburbia. If you want to permaculture your yard and your yard is only the size of this kitchen, this is the guide to do it. It's also an online ebook, so you don't have to get this chunky number and, lift weights. Head to retrosuburbia.com. Highly recommend. But stay safe wherever you are. Stay happy, stay adventurous, and stay regenerative. Give it up for Mal Webb. Glastonbury.
Glastonbury. It's in
Where the hell's that?
It's in New Zealand. Gladstone. They have a festival.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks, Green Futures. Thanks, Glasto, for having us. We hope to see you again in real life sometime. This has been Formidable Vegetable. Check it later. That was not our fault.
But we can... Yep, beautiful. Lovely.
Thank you for that. All right, well, thanks again. Formidable Vegetable.
Well done, everyone.
Wonderful.
That's great. Well done.
Sound there. And wonderful gig. And you're still there, guys, aren't you? You're all still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still here.
Yes, indeed.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks, Karian.
Yes.
Charlie, can you hear us?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, look, you're all still there.
We are.
We've got a little bit of time. Would you like to do an encore?
Ooh. Let's do kimchi.
Yeah, why not, eh? Here's a little one we stuffed into a jar earlier on. Well, we saved this one for all of you who have been getting into the fermented food craze, the sourdough, the sauerkraut, all the homesteading things. We get into the details now of permaculture. This is the fun bit. Now, this is a little recipe. I was talking before about turning a song into a recipe. This is a favorite of mine. It's a traditional Korean dish. Some of you may recognize it. But it goes by the name of... Kimchi, it's good for me. Yeah, it's the best stuff that I eat, I guarantee. Kimchi, it's good for me. I wanna make it for my friends and my family. So all you do is you get a daikon radish with some cabbage, finely diced. Then you chop a bit of chili with the garlic and the ginger to crank it up with spice. And then salt and sweetly caress it to give it a good massage. And when I see that water rise, up inside kimchi, it's good for me. Fermenting probiotic flavored jamboree. Kimchi, what does it mean? Something like salty pickled veggies in Korea. Check it out. Kimchi, it's good for me. Yes, it's the best stuff that I eat, I guarantee. Kimchi, so good for me. And I wanna make it for my friends and my family. All right, help me out, Glastonbury. I'm gonna see all the stuff it inside a jar. That's right, get a jar. Come on now, stuff it inside a jar.
Stuff it inside a jar!
Kimchi, take it from me. Well, you wanna leave it out on your bench for about a week. Kimchi, you know when it's ready. Because your whole kitchen's really gonna reek. Yeah, be careful when you try and make it. Oh, but kimchi is that flavor that I seek. Thanks, Glastonbury. Get out, make some kimchi. Get out, make the world a better place. We'll see you next time. Get amongst it.
Hi, and welcome to Glastogram. It's a pre-Glastonbury special that the Green Futures Field are putting on.
I think we're out.
I'd like to introduce Carrie Ann. Hi, Carrie Ann.
Hi, I've just popped up here because getting ready for her Instagram.
Yeah, yeah.
My latest setup is I just have
Well,
every single track
it
we've played
almost is
all in
Carrie
one
Ann.
breeder, just so you just go.
Yeah, right.
So we're heading over to Instagram soon, right?
Oh, sorry about that.
At,
Because he wasn't very late in the fallback, and was like, oh, maybe it's not up, but I'll just have a
hopefully it was in the mix.
The fallback was independent, so I can
Still good. You can hear him, all right?
But also, it was like, thank you for reminding me. It's so hard to mix and play at the same time.
Imagine.
Because I was trying to do sound effects and I remember where all my sound effects were. But I don't have any on my leg.
Oh, well done. It's great. Thank you.
Yeah, that was great. Nice one, Al.
And now I'm going to go and get the slow cooker on.
Ooh,
Overnight.
overnight.
Yeah.
That's exciting. What are you putting in it?